Welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. It's Coach Sauce with my partner, Coach Swagg, here on a beautiful night in Troy, Alabama for a non-conference matchup between the Boston College Eagles and the Troy Trojans. How excited are you for this matchup tonight?
Yeah, I'm real excited tonight. We got Coach Rip and Coach Prple going against each other. Anytime they go against each other, it's always been a good game. And Coach Purple's on his third team in 5 years, so hopefully he can change something around, but no matter what team he's on, it always seems to be a pretty good game. So
Boston College firing their coach this offseason, decided Coach Prple might be able to turn around for him. Do either of these teams have college football playoff hopes this year?
Troy's looking pretty good. You know, they just got ranked this week, and they've been in multiple bowl games, about either 3 or 4 back-to-back. So they have a good chance, I think, at the playoffs. Boston College, on the other hand, you know, just firing their other coach, getting Coach Prple. We'll just have to see where they go. They're starting off 1-1. It's going to be a really big game for them against Troy.
How pivotal, week 3, is this game for both of these programs?
Again, I think it's pretty big. You have Coach Prple and Coach Rip going against each other. Every single time they go against each other, it's always a big game. I think Boston College is going to need to come out with a dub. Less turnovers, you know, change the game in that aspect. And I think Troy, if they just play their game, I think they can come out on top here.
All right. Buckle up, everybody. We got a 7:30 kickoff coming your way. As we have the teams taking the field here, Coach, what do you think about these quarterbacks that are playing today?
I think Frank has had a really good season for Troy so far. I know he had a really good season last year too. I think he's going to be player of the game. He could change the game for Troy. On the other hand, Chang, haven't seen much out of him. I know they played week 1. He had 0 interceptions, but then we went to week 2 and he had 4 interceptions. So really just turning down the turnovers is what I think is going to be big for Chang.
I agree. If Boston College has any hopes of winning this game, Fido Chang has to limit the turnover margin. Troy set to return the kick here. Take it for a touchback. Here comes your starting offense. What does Troy have to do today to move the ball down the field?
I think a big thing for Troy is going to be really finding – I misspeak as they go for a 15-yard run. What I was going to say is finding –
Delbert on that carry.
Finding the pass game is what I was going to say. Maybe some little short routes, you know, they get their quarterback warm and maybe air it out after that. But, I mean, with the way it's looking right now –
Burt with another 10 yards on the ground.
May be able to just run the ball.
They're testing the will of this Eagles defense early. Motion pre-snap, they faked to Burt. Blasingame on the run. Blasingame with a nice carry for 7 yards. I don't like the hit, though. I wish he was able to get down there.
Yeah, they're really going to have to contain the quarterback this game, or he might go for some yards here. Press coverage. Looking kind of like a man. Just like that, first down.
Keenan on the reception. Short little drag across the field. Sweet and effective. Come out with a 2 tight end set. Keeping the ball on the ground with Burt. Finally, the Eagles defense is able to get some penetration, limit it to a 1-yard gain. They're going to have to man up here if they want to hang in this football game. It's early, but they're definitely the underdogs here.
Yeah, they keep trying it with that inside zone, and they're going to keep running until it doesn't work, but get stopped there by Boston College.
Oh, what a catch! Oh, my gosh.
Duke Bullock, leading receiver for the Troy Trojans.
He saw 101, and he said, my guy's better than yours.
Yeah,
plain and simple.
He couldn't have thrown any better than that.
No, Blasingame's off to a hot start. The running game's off to a hot start.
PHE is good. 7-0. Troy Trojans lead the game with 3 minutes and 32 seconds in the first.
I mean, we're 88 seconds into this game, and Boston College looks like they've got their hands full today.
Yeah, their defense is really going to have to step it up here. We'll have to see what their offense can do.
All right, and here comes Fido Chang. Biggest key is limiting the turnovers today. Let's see if they try and get their run game going early.
Looks like both teams starting off with an inside zone. Not too many yards here on a 2nd and 8 from the 27.
It's going to be tough to get these audibles in with this crowd noise, too.
Yeah, they got to get these plays off fast. And
play action. Quarterback hit. Incomplete pass.
Wow, going to 3rd and 8 from the 27 here. You don't want to go 3 and out if you're Boston College.
No, and you also don't want to get into 3rd and long here. Fido Chang has not protected the ball all year, and you don't want to put him in a high-pressure situation. Chang drops back.
Wow,
beautiful angle route from the running back.
He's still going. Good little gain there. 32-yard gain right there from Fido Chang to the running back.
The linebackers got lost in coverage. They ended up covering grass. Little read option.
Oh. Good little move there by Fido Chang.
Way to make a man miss out in space. Troy with a 5-man front. They're bringing heat. Ooh, looks like we got a flag here. It's going to be holding on the offense. I imagine they back him up, right?
Yeah, definitely. Make it 2nd and 13 from the.
And here we are again. Now. Chang in a high-pressure situation.
Worst comes to worst here. They want to get a little closer, try and get in the field goal range.
Oh, he's setting up a screen. But Troy is all over it.
They lose yards here. 3rd and 16. Like I said before, they want to try their best to at least get in a field goal range here if possible.
When you're setting up a screen, as a defender, how do you sniff that out?
You really, as a defender, it's about keeping...
And Chang with an overthrow.
When you're a defender looking for a screen, you want to keep your eyes... If you're in a zone coverage, you want to keep your eyes kind of looking at the
BC with the punt here.
Running back. Almost placed them.
Into the end zone, ball come out to the 20. That's a gut punch to not get points there.
And it really is, especially after the big play they just had. For that drive to turn out like that is just...
It's a rough start. It feels like they're going to live off big plays today. Troy back on offense. Little RPO game, but we're going to hand it off.
Oh, wow. Good little run there.
Beautiful run of 17 for Burt. Burt's already got 43 yards on the ground, and we're still in the first quarter.
Yeah, Burt's off to an incredible start.
Play action. Nobody's open downfield. Blasting Game has to take off. Again, Blasting Game is taking these shots. Those are just unnecessary hits, Coach.
Unnecessary hits. You need to just take it out of bounds. Not worry about...
I mean, a gain of 3 is fine. A gain of 4 is just not worth the hit.
Right across the middle.
Beautiful throw by Blasting Game.
Yeah, I've been told that Troy has a hit-first mentality, which is okay, but when it comes to certain players that you need, I don't know if that's the move.
Man, if they can get Kuma active over the middle today, it's going to be a long day for BC. Burt gets tripped up in the backfield there. Run of no yardage. 2nd and 10. The DN did a good job stonewalling the tackle there. BC with a little bit of heat.
Oh,
Blasting game until 1-on-1 matchup again.
Here we go, 3rd and 10, exactly what Boston College needs.
BC needs a stop here. Can they maybe get a turnover here?
Wow, they're looking.
Blasting game gets hit.
4th and 10. What are they going to decide here?
Can he coffin pin him?
Oh, with
the ball bounces all the way out to the 20.
Wow.
You'd like your gunners to get down there a little bit quicker, wouldn't you, Coach?
You really would. Great stop by Boston College there, giving themselves a chance to stay in this game.
Chang drops back, sets up screen. Tongue with a few blockers, going to get about 5 here.
That's a good little gain. You don't need to have big plays all the time, but you have those little 4-yard gains. You just keep moving down the field.
You would like them to be able to just run a normal offense, like screen game so early in the down, play action now. Are they going to be able to run?
When he misses the throw.
Chang with an overthrow. Are they going to be able to run an offense sustainably all game today?
I don't know. The offense looks like it's having a rough start. They had one big play, but besides that, they haven't had anything going too much for them. So we'll just have to keep
another screen. I mean, you can only run so many screens. BC back to Troy. Return to the 46. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Troy's had every opportunity to put this game away early. It's crazy that it's only in the first quarter, but Boston College just cannot sustain anything offensively. Trips to the boundary here for Troy. A little RPO. Beautiful blocks on the edge there. Blasting game's executing the game plan perfectly. He's not doing anything crazy. He's just getting the ball quick, and a carry by Blasting game. Another hit here early.
First down, 1st and 10 at the 42 here.
Coach, I'm worried about these hits piling up. That's 3 already.
Like I said, Troy has that hit first mentality. Little injury over here on the right tackle.
Troy's right tackle. Looks like he was holding his ribs there.
It looked like it. Hopefully it's nothing too serious here. Little inside zone action.
Beautiful run. Bert's having himself a game.
Having himself a heck of a game. 6 rushes for 51 yards already. And we're not even out of the second quarter here.
I feel like Troy can just lean into this run game.
That's really all it looks like Troy has to do right now until Boston College stops it.
I mean, you have to imagine this rain here tonight is going to make the passing game a little bit difficult. And so they go quick game RPO action. Beautiful.
Oh, and he makes a guy miss. And he runs
Barmore with a nasty, nasty juke there on the corner.
Like I said, they have that hit him first mentality. He had a chance to score right there, but he wants to lay the hammer into the defense. Here we go from the 1-yard line, 1st and goal.
Burke going to punch it in.
Throws the
RPO.
RPO.
Beautiful ball by Blasting game. Barmore on the reception. And it's 14-0 quickly here.
Wow, second quarter, 14-0 with about 4 minutes. Boston College is going to have to figure out something here real fast. PAT is good. Here we go, giving Boston College the ball back.
Ball looks like it's headed to the end zone, and Boston College is not going to bring it out. Ball to the 25. Coach, what do they lean into here?
Yeah, I think you don't worry just yet. Try and get your run game going. Try and get the short passes going.
Tongue with a carry of 2.
Again, just keep moving down the field. Nothing too crazy. they happen to score again, maybe start to worry a little bit.
Read option by Chang. Nice carry, but he takes a heck of a shot there at the end of that.
Shot. Good run by Chang, though. Good job holding on to the ball there.
Vitaly Tung, the transfer from UMass. You feel like he's going to have to get it going on the ground. And on third down, they're going through the air. And Tung cannot hold on to the pass, and Coach, they're going to have to punt here again.
Not looking good here. And yes, they punt. Smart decision by Boston College, but you wish the drive didn't end out like that.
And here we go again. Troy's got the ball. He's got plenty of time to go down and get points. But if you're looking at a potential death sentence here for BC.
Another great run there by Troy. 2nd and 3.
Burt with another carry of 7. I mean, at some point, their will is going to break.
It's going to break. And I mean, Burt is just running all over them. They got to do something to stop it.
Play action.
Oh, the sack! That's a huge sack for Boston College right there.
And Blassingame goes down. His ankle. It looks like his left ankle gets rolled up there under the defensive lineman.
Blassingham is down. Backup quarterback is in for Troy Trojans here. This is a huge stop. And he throws a lob into the air.
Wow, that is not what you want to see. Rainy game. Quarterback goes down. They're going to need Blassingame back out there.
They're going to really need him. This backup quarterback hasn't seen very much games, if any at all. So it's really big for Blassingham to get back out there.
I mean, Coach Prple's team has to see that and be smelling blood.
I think that's exactly what they're seeing. They know if they get a big drive here and score, and if Blassingham ain't back, then they got a chance to come and tie this game.
Play action here for Chang.
Throws it underneath and drops it.
Incomplete pass. These first downs, they're going to have to start getting some type of positive momentum.
Yeah, they're really
2nd long and 3rd and long is just not the recipe against this Troy defense.
Drops back.
And Chang runs right into the pressure.
3rd and 10.
Coach, that was a clean pocket.
Clean pocket.
We need to step up in the pocket instead of rolling out.
He's a sophomore, very young quarterback. I wonder if I don't know. I wonder if he's feeling all the pressure.
3rd and long. Angle right out of the running back, and he's hit again. This pocket is just not holding up, and when it does, Chang can't seem to operate it well.
Yeah, it looks like they brought a blitz there, and again, he's just a young quarterback. I don't know if he can read all the blitzes yet.
I mean, what a missed opportunity there. Blassingame's down. You don't know if he's coming back in this game, and you go 3 and out.
Yeah, Boston College's defense is looking really good for them, but that offense is really just...
Burt setting up the return here. Nice little return from Burt. Troy comes out in 12 personnel.
1st and 10 from the 26 here. Looks like
BC's bringing a little bit of heat. Blassingham is back in the game, but there's just nothing open for him. Way to throw it away and avoid the hit.
If I was Boston College here, I think I'd put on a little bit of QB contain here. Looks like he's trying to get out of the pocket and find somebody, but at some point...
Brought heat.
Wow.
Blassingham gets himself off the dirt again. Both of these quarterbacks here tonight, Coach, are just taking a beating.
I mean, just getting smacked. 3rd and 10 here from the 26. They could also go 3 and out. That would be huge for Boston College, but they got to execute on scoring.
I mean, this is beautiful football. In the rain, slugfest.
Here we go. Getting out of the pocket again. He's
beautiful read by the running back.
For more yards, too. That is number 4, Nate Keenan, the senior wide receiver.
That's the slot receiver, not the running back.
Great job by Keenan to turn that upfield there.
Blasting game, too. Escaped the pocket, created.
Yep, escape the pocket, make that linebacker.
Kept his eyes downfield. It's beautiful.
Play.
Troy now looking to land another hit here.
Nobody and gets
and
hit
Blasting
again.
game takes another shot. Coach.
You would think they would try to give him some extra protection knowing that he already got hurt once this game.
Coach, what do you do here to limit this pressure?
Yeah, I think you either keep the running back there or put a tight end there and, have 6 blockers instead of 5 here. If they're going to keep
2nd and 10, and they're bringing heat again.
Oh,
little comeback route. Beautiful ball.
Perfect throw. Started throwing it before he even turned around there.
Barmore didn't even have his head around when the ball left the hands of the quarterback. Beautiful throw.
1st and 10 from the 19 here with the minute 45. And they just run a little inside zone. 2nd and 7. And again, they'll pick up 3 yards.
Drain this clock, but Coach, you could also run the ball to keep your quarterback upright.
You could. That's also a good way to keep him upright. Yep. And they've been really toting the rock all game too. So
play action, and the
and he gets
BC
sacked.
Pressure gets to him again.
Here we go. 3rd and 16 from the 25. This is big for Troy here.
Blasting game looks like he's limping a little bit as he walks to the line here.
Yeah, he's looking a little.
Drops back.
Looks like nobody.
Risky ball there.
Ball is swatted away here. A 42-yard field goal coming up, it looks like.
Coach, Blasting game's limping a little bit, jogging off the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that we're about to go into halftime here. Let him recover a little bit, see how he comes out in the second half.
Kick is up, and
he barely hits it, gets it for 3, makes it 17-0.
Coach, that looked like he was going to pull that a little bit.
It didn't look like it was going to go in at first.
BC with the fair catch, ball out to the 25. Coach, I know you only have a minute 12, but you need at least 3 here.
Yeah, you really need something here. You got to find plays that will get you out of bounds. So pass plays, try and gain 10 yards if possible. You do have all 3 timeouts. They're going to give up the short stuff. Maybe start off short and then hopefully get big yards after the catch.
And it's a pick.
There he goes. Oh, gosh.
Conrad, the junior, with the beautiful read. He saw it with his eyes all the way. The quarterback telegraphed it. And here we go, Coach. Just what we talked about.
Here they are in the red zone again. 17-0. If they score here, and it's not looking good for Boston College.
Blasting game gets hit again. Coach, we just talked about pregame. Chang has to limit the turnovers.
And he just cannot stop turning.
And maybe their most important drive, turnover right away.
Yeah. Oh.
Blasting game back with a risky ball.
And he drops the ball.
Oh, my. What a huge missed opportunity for the Boston College Eagles.
Number 14, Taj Muyamba. Oh, true sophomore there. Really showing his young age there.
Blasting game on the run, and he makes a man miss. Wow.
23-0 going into halftime here. What can Boston College do here to change the game?
Coach Rip and had his team ready to go for this game.
I mean,
3 plays, 18 yards, took 13 seconds off the clock.
Just speechless. This is usually not the game you see between Coach Rip and Coach Joppa. Coach Rip and Coach Prple. And they are just, wow.
They weren't even worried about the time. They just put it in the end zone.
They basically just want to, they just want to shove it down their throats. They're not even worried about the time here. Boston College. Now,
I said the last drive, you need points. This drive,
you really need points.
I don't think you can win this game without.
Go hurry up right now. No, hurry up.
2nd and 1, clock is ticking.
They do have 3 timeouts here.
They're out of the huddle pretty quick, but you just lost 8, 9, 10 seconds. Chang rolling out. Chang's going to try and get out of bounds.
And he
gets out of bounds.
32 seconds left from the 42. They need some sort of points here. Touchdown is what they want, but if anything, they need a field goal.
Field goal makes it a 3-possession game. Beautiful ball here to Chang, but it's short.
And he calls a timeout. That's probably a smart decision here. 26 seconds left.
Troy's not bringing any heat. They're rushing 4 every play.
It looks like they're playing pretty deep here, like a cover 3 or so.
They're going to make it you dink and dunk it all the way down.
Little play action.
Oh my.
Wow, and he gets laid out.
What a hit.
Hopefully Braden Sneed is feeling okay after that one.
But, Coach, again, putting the ball in harm's way.
Putting it in harm's way. And
Ball in harm's way!
Another pick! Who is that? Conrad again with the pick! Wow. Just, like you said, we've been trailing. We said in the beginning, Chang has to limit the turnovers, and he has 2 picks? 3 picks?
2 picks on back-to-back drives at maybe the most crucial point in the game.
Troy just running inside zone here, trying to get outside.
Ooh, looked like Bart could have hit the edge there.
Yeah, he could have. Trying to make a little nice move there instead of using his speed.
Troy seems pretty content just taking this to half. Conrad is having himself a heck of a day out there in the middle.
Heck of a game out
True
there.
field general through the first half.
I mean, really a heck of a game out there by the defense in general. You know.
And Troy is going to take it to half with your score being 24-0 in favor of the Trojans. Coach, all right, welcome back into the broadcast booth. What did you think of the first half, Coach?
I thought it was a total domination by Detroit Trojans. You know, going up 24-0, that gives them a great lead going into the second half.
I mean, where do you go for your BC from here? What do you say at halftime?
Halftime, I think you try and stop the run game. Delbert had multiple carries for 10 yards. I think run game needs to be stopped. And maybe contain that quarterback. Maybe keep him in that pocket. Don't let him take off and make bigger plays.
I think Blasingame needs to settle down a little bit. I think his ankle's really bugging him. He looked a little bit quick after he got hurt. Hopefully he can settle himself back down and have a great second half and just not turn the ball over. That's all you have to do here.
There's nothing more you really have to do. I mean, when Boston College here has thrown, 2 interceptions, it's hard to stay in the game when you're turning over the ball that much. So limit the interceptions, limit the turnovers. I think Boston College could have a chance to come back out and maybe try and win this game. You've
got to get this crowd out of the game quickly, and that starts with coming out quick and punching right back.
Yeah, you gotta come out the gates and just guns a-blazing, score first drive. I think that'll put a big stop in Troy's momentum and hopefully get Boston College off to the races.
Alrighty, Coach. Let's get you back to the second half. If you're BC here, what do you lean into?
I mean, at this point, you have to start passing the ball. I would start maybe I'd try some play action. Maybe I'd throw some short stuff. Maybe try and make them come up and maybe hit something deep. Try and get them on something. But
I feel like you want to get the run game going, but with this deficit, you're going to have to pick and choose when you try and hit your little inside zones here.
Yes, you do.
You don't get to run at your pace anymore.
No, at this point,
the defense is dictating what you're doing.
That's a great pass right there.
Beautiful completion. And they're already going, hurry up, Coach. They feel the pressure of this drive and that the game could be slipping away. You've got to keep your eyes on number 11, though. And Chank's going to step up.
Off.
Coach, I felt like, and he slides. Coach, I felt like he could have done that much more in the first half.
I agree. I think he definitely could have. I feel like he tried to take off a lot out to the outsides when he could have just hit the holes up the middle.
Little trap play for 4.
Those are the type of runs Boston College has been needing, but at this point in the game, I think they might need a little more out of the run game.
They've got enough time to still run an offense, but you're getting close to the point where it's...
Oh, good little cut there. Great little cut there by Tom.
Tongue on the carry. You're getting to the point, though, Coach, where if you don't get points on this drive, it's just air raid the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Weird pass.
And
weird pass pattern here.
And there he goes.
Tongue's
for the first down.
Tongue's gonna have to take another hit, but
Chang with the heck of a run. He's trying to find somebody. He finds somebody, and it's wide open.
Tongue out of the backfield.
Look at Tongue.
10, 5, touchdown,
That's
BC.
A huge touchdown for BC right there.
Wow, that was huge. And see, Chang escaped the pocket, set his feet, made a short pass, and let his ball carrier do the rest.
Yeah, I feel like we saw Chang be a lot more calm there. Looks like they're going for 2 here.
Have to imagine.
Wow, what
Beautiful
a
ball.
What a throw by Chang there.
And, Coach, just like that, it's a 2-possession game.
2-possession game.
You have to imagine Coach Prple talked to Chang at halftime.
I would have to imagine. It looked like he might talk to the whole offense at halftime because something about that drive looked a lot better than what it has.
Protection held up.
Protection, receivers were catching tough balls. You have the running back in the 4-yard gains that they need.
Burt on another carry of 7.
Another great run there by Burt. Remind you, Burt is the backup running back. Al Irwin is actually the starter who was injured with a fractured fibula earlier in the season.
Boom. Boston College showing up this half, Coach.
Boston College is really showing up. They got them to a 3rd and 6 here from the 29.
That's Tuttle, the junior, on the stop. 2 solo tackles for Mr. Tuttle here. He's been winning on the edge all night, though.
He really has.
We got trips to the boundary here. Blasingham's got a clean pocket.
And they stop him.
Delbert is down.
Down.
He's holding his midsection, Coach. I didn't see it, but they're already down their starter.
Al Irwin is already hurt. The last thing they want is Delbert also being hurt. They would be on their 3rd string running back.
And BC's getting the ball back.
BC has a really big chance to turn this.
And a huge return, almost to midfield. And, Coach, it looks like they're working on Burt's ribs on the sideline. He looks to be okay. More just wind knocked out of him, you think?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Nothing too crazy. Hopefully he comes back later on in the game.
Chang with the ball over the middle. Beautiful ball.
Left the middle wide open right there.
That's neat on the reception. Coach, that's all they need to do.
Yeah, Boston College looks like they're really turning this game around here.
Troy's bringing heat, and Tongue finds a seam.
Wow. Good run right up the middle.
And Tongue, that's just nothing but willpower.
Tongue finding the holes.
BC wants this, Coach.
Something changed after the half here. We're not seeing a lot from the crowd.
Screen. And Troy...
And somehow
Troy played it perfectly, but Tongue makes a few men miss.
Tongue is having himself a heck of a game right now in the receiving game. 5 catches for 74 yards.
Man, 2nd and short here, Coach. I feel like they could take a shot.
They could. Boston College going to hurry up. They got the guy.
Chang over the middle.
Wow.
That's Hester.
That is huge for them.
First catch of the day. 11 personnel here. Coach, and the crowd's quiet. They're able to change routes here pretty easily. Out to Tongue with a nice spin.
And he got some yards out of that. Very surprising, making guys miss there.
It looked a little gloom when the ball hit his hands, but he made something happen with it. Play action.
Rolls
Chang out of the pocket. Oh, Coach, that's a risky ball.
It was a good thing that Braden Sneed got into that ball. That might have been picked.
Coach, but here we go again. You have this drive. You're in field goal range. Throw the ball away if you need to.
It's 3rd and 7 here. Chang
outside the pocket.
And
he's got a man on the touchdown! Holy cow!
For the touchdown.
That's Zavala. He saw his quarterback in trouble, Coach, and he took off with his quarterback. Got open, made himself available.
Boston College
going for 2. Oh, and he chucks up a prayer. And that is intercepted. Can he go down and get 2? Chang missed, but he's thrown him up enough for the BC.
24 here, down by a touchdown and the field goal. Boston College got themselves right back into this game.
Yeah, and just like that, we're in a 10-point game. But how about Chang there slowing up that return man?
Yeah, no, that was a huge play by Chang. I think if he wasn't there, that might have gone to the crypt.
What's Troy going to do here? How do you get momentum back?
I think just go back to what they've been good at. Run the
12
ball.
personnel. We got a little jet motion. And it's a handoff to Burt.
Again.
Burt seems to be all right.
Burt
But man,
slow there. Looks like Boston College is really stocking the run game here.
Coach, there's Tuttle again.
I think at halftime, Boston College might have talked about the run game here. Making a huge stop.
Blasting in with the ball over the middle.
And
3rd and short.
Here we are again on a 3rd and 4 from the 31. This is a big stop for Boston College.
Duke Bullock having himself a pretty nice day at the office. Troy's got to come out and convert this.
Here we go, Boston College. See what they can do here.
BC rushes 4.
And, oh, he just misses them. That's a huge gain.
Keenan again.
By Keenan.
The senior just seems to know how to get himself open when it's crunch time.
I mean, he's been here for a while. He's been doing it for a while. So,
little inside zone, and there's just nothing.
Nothing in the run game anymore. You move away from the run game when it's not working.
I would maybe run it away from Tuttle.
Tuttle's having himself a game.
I mean, Tuttle's getting doubled, Coach. And there's nothing they can do.
Be interested to see what we do here. Little
heavy play action. Blasingame is able to escape the muddy pocket, and Blasingame heaves the ball deep.
Coverage.
The ball falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play by Boston College if they would have picked that.
Coach, ever since Blasingame got hurt, he seems to be a little bit sped up.
Yeah, I don't know what he was seeing there. Double coverage just didn't look.
BC rushes 4, and there's pressure.
And he's running again. And
what a ball!
And he gets more yards, and the juke.
What a ball!
That is huge. 1st and 10 from the 16, just like that. It looks like somebody. Looks like Frank got up a little slow there.
Inside zone. BC brought a little bit of heat, but it doesn't matter.
How he breaks through that.
Mustard with a huge carry. Coach, it doesn't really seem to matter who's playing running back. They're all having a good game.
Yeah, it seems like that O-line is blocking real good for them when they start running that ball. And that's a big stop.
There's Tuttle again.
Tuttle again with a huge
Coach, they've got to go to the right side.
3rd and 4 here. If Boston College makes a stop here,
it looks like really Mustard is holding his wrist. So another running back banged up here for Troy. And play action counter in the red zone. And gets the ball out, but he's going to be short.
4th and 1. What do you do here?
Kuma could not get the first. End of the 3rd quarter, and Troy has a decision to make. Opening the 4th quarter. Coach, what are you doing?
I think I'm going for it here.
4th and 1, you've been able to run it all day. Just run it to the right side.
4th and 1 here.
They come out in 11 personnel.
They come out. See if they try and make them jump off sides. Nope, they're going for it. They get the first.
Mustard right into the end zone. What a dagger.
That is huge.
Coach, I mean,
for the
hole they parted there was just monstrous.
Is there any chance for Boston College to come back here?
I'm never going to rule anything out, Coach, but it's looking pretty slim.
Yeah, 14-31. Just started the 4th quarter.
I mean, Coach, you're down by 17. You cannot run the ball here anymore.
No.
And it's all hurry up the rest of the way for the Eagles.
You're going to need very quick drives here, and maybe even an onside.
I mean, look at the time of possession here. Troy's just dominating this game. 215 in the air, 91 on the ground. I mean, if you can finish with something around a 250 through the air, 150 or 100 on the ground, that's just a phenomenal day. BC with a run, but Coach, all I'm hearing is tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, this is just not. I don't know about that play call.
Play action here from BC, and Chang's going to escape the pocket, but Coach, that pocket looked clean.
3rd and 3. They might. I'd probably try and get out of bounds here. Clock is just taking our lovely time here.
Coach, Chang has not navigated the pocket well tonight. And Chang with a brutal overthrow
4th and 3, they have to
puts themselves in an unnecessary 4th down.
4th and 3 from their own 32. They have to go.
Coach, do you put this on the ground? I don't know if I trust my quarterback here. He's been off tonight.
I don't think you put it on the ground. I think you have to trust your quarterback.
They give it to Tongue, and Troy just swallows it.
Wow.
Prple said, let me end this football game right here. I mean, we're at a point where Troy can just kind of run this clock out and get out of here. Little RPO action.
Yeah.
Mustard gets the carry.
Great carry.
Gets about 4 yards.
What I think Troy would be doing here is they just run the clock out, just quick, simple runs, do some clock management.
No reason to put the ball in harm's way here, correct, Coach?
At all.
Mustard again with a gain of 5, 3rd and 1. You like where this is going.
That time is just taken away here.
They saw something they didn't like. Running back motion to the other side. And they go with the option. Blasting game makes a man miss. 5, touchdown blasting game.
Wow, something you haven't seen all game from Troy, which is huge. They run, and then they finally hit the read option when they're not expecting it.
Coach, how about this gritty performance from blasting game? Ankle gets banged up early. We see that there's clearly a heavy tape job, and he isn't 100% healthy.
He never stops fighting. Never stops fighting. The whole team never stops
BC
fighting.
Calls for a fair catch.
Like I said again, they got that. They've got that hit first mentality, and even the quarterback has that hit first mentality.
Coach, they have a hit first mentality, but I think they have a never let up mentality as well.
That is also true.
I mean, they got punched in the mouth there coming out of halftime, and
oh wow, that's a good stop.
Chang
there.
with another dangerous pass. They got beat up right there out of half, but they cleaned their wounds. They came back and they punched even harder.
Very dangerous pass there. Looks like Chang's just trying to force it now.
Chang
and
with
he throws another pick
right to the corner.
And he's just showboating, and he falls at the 5.
Short to burn clock. That is a very unselfish play there from Dalvin Sullivan.
Yeah, Dalvin Sullivan is, I believe, coming back for another year.
Coach, I hate to bring this up as Mustard loses a yard. Coach Prple this is his 3rd team in a few years now. At what point, when you can say it's limited resources, the places he's been. And BC with a pick!
The pick! There's a flag on the play. And it is on the Troy Trojans.
It is on the Trojans. BC ball. But, Coach, back to what I was saying. You can say it's limited resources. This is the biggest school. This and Purdue. One can argue one is bigger than the other. BC's probably more of a football school in my mind than Purdue. So I imagine they have more resources. But at what point do you say it's not the talent, it's not the resources, it's the coach?
Yeah, I mean, it goes to show when you've been at 3 different teams in 5 seasons that you are the problem.
At some point he's going to... And Chang with another dangerous... Oh.
There's different factors.
That's Cone at quarterback. Chang has been sat. Coach, I was just about to ask you, when do you get Chang out of here? But Cone with a little nice strike over the middle.
Yeah, this is his
Coach,
start.
He seems to have a little bit more zip than Chang does.
He has a little more zip.
Play action. Huge lane opens up to hit the drag over the middle.
He doesn't have the speed like Chang, though. But, it comes down to what are you looking for in the Boston College offense? Are you looking for the speed? Are you looking for the run?
Coach, I'm looking for anything.
And he gets sacked.
And Cone takes a sack.
It looked like the pocket was...
The pocket was fine.
Clean.
BC's going to watch this on film, and they're going to be quite frustrated with how the quarterbacks handled this pocket. Their offensive line they're going to get credited with sacks here today.
There's a single soul coming through that offensive line, through that offensive line.
Coach, imagine being an offensive lineman. You get credited with a sack, but your quarterback ran right into your man.
Here goes again. There you go. Stays in the pocket.
Cone takes a deep shot,
and it's
picked. Coach.
I mean, is that the 4th or 5th pick?
Coach, it almost seems like BC just wants to get out of here.
I mean, look at them walking off the field. They don't even know what they want.
I mean, there's just no sustainability here with what's going on.
Hands on the hips. They just don't even look like they want to be out there.
Blassingame has played a fantastic game, but you think you got to get him out of here.
I would get him out of there. It's 14-38.
Musser with a carry up the middle for about 8 yards.
I think I get all the backups in here right now. Take everybody else out of
I mean, they've lost their will. But, Coach Prple he's got to figure it out quick here. I feel like Boston College is going to be
stopped there by
Is that Tuttle again?
Yeah, it's Tuttle again. Excuse me.
Coach, how long do you think Prple has here? It's only week 3. But a blowout to North Carolina, a blowout here to Troy. You bring in a guy like Coach Prple to stabilize. And you might not be ready to win these games right now. Boston College has had a pretty poor recruiting performance here over the past few years, and it's shown with their record. But with Coach Prple here, you expect these games to be closer. That's why you bring a guy like him in.
Yeah, look, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but when it happens season after season after season on 3 different teams, I mean, you just don't know.
Beautifully said, as Mustard goes down to essentially end this one.
Looks like the only causing factor that is at all these places is the coach. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
What an interesting team Troy is here. Coach Rip, down year last year by their standards, and they really haven't had a phenomenal year yet. They haven't really made that push. But from where they were 5 years ago, they're looking like they're going to be at least pushing for a spot in the CFP here come the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, if they keep it up the way they just played, I mean, they're looking for a spot in the CFP. And it would be their second appearance in 5 years, which is impressive. But they had a couple down years there for a sec.
And I don't know if you saw their schedule, Coach, but they dodge all the big dogs in the Big Ten.
Yeah, it's an easy run for them to get there. So
no Oregon, no Ohio State on the schedule.
As long as they execute those games, they got an easy shot to the CFP.
I mean, if you win the Big Ten, you're automatically in. You don't even have to question. As we wrap it up here, I thought Blassingame, once he settled down from that injury, I think he played fantastic football.
Yeah, I mean, I think just player of the game, he just led the team in a different way and just showed his players that he wanted to be there and win it for them.
I mean, Troy and Boston College could not be on more opposite paths right now with the rest of the season ahead. Troy's feeling good. Boston College has to clean their stuff up, and they have to clean it up quick. And I believe that starts mainly with the quarterback play.
Yeah, I think you're right. It really does start with cleaning up the quarterback play here. Boston College, they have Chang, who's thrown 8 interceptions in 2 games. And I think, with the second quarterback there, I think you might have a QB battle brewing up in Boston College.
Which is not ever a good look heading into week 4 of your college football season. And that'll do it for us here with the Troy Trojans handling business over the Boston College Eagles.